know I'm fresh to death like the elephant passed away. You know how I do it.
Epistra Beats. Day 65 back. My back workouts are always kind of, I don't want to say weak because I get a back workout, but they're not. I can only do so much for back down here. It kind of sucks. I wish I need to like almost go to a gym to get like a nice full back workout. There's other exercises I could be doing, and I am back. Like I treat back day, which I shouldn't do this. I know it's wrong, but I treat back day as almost like my rest day. I just don't. I go hard like I'm leaking right now, but I don't. I guess I'll be honest. I don't treat it as serious as I do. I know that it's just as serious as arms and any other day, but I get until I get a pump, and it doesn't take much for me to get a pump, and then I'm done. I don't go like the extra mile, I guess I should say, and I should. But I pulled something. Not tore. I didn't tear anything, but I pulled something yesterday doing shoulders in my right. It's like right above my right shoulder blade. It hurts like hell. I probably shouldn't have even lifted today. That's kind of why I took it easy as well, because I can't turn my head fully to, like, it hurts as soon as my head gets to this point. It hurts really bad. Like, I don't know. So it sucks that happened, unfortunately, but I'm still gonna lift. Other than that, Freaks of Nature, what's up, brother? You had requested talking about tattoos a little bit. Well, in 2006, I think I was like 20 years old, or 2007 when I was 21 about. Bought my first tattoo kit from some Japanese. It's like a $70 tattoo kit. Didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I started practicing on my legs. And someday you guys will see my legs someday. It's hilarious. It was like my doodling pad, because I wanted to tattoo myself and learn how to do it before I tattooed other people. And yeah, I tried grapefruits and the fake skin, all that stuff too. And I mostly practiced on a bunch of my poor friends who couldn't afford tattoos at the time and just hung out at my apartment, and we just tattooed each other all night and drank beer. So I didn't really take it seriously. It was kind of like a fun thing for me. But then as I got older, and girlfriends at the time, girls that I was hanging out with, and chicks that I was dating, or whatever you want to call it, they would be like, oh, let me try to tattoo you or whatever, and I'd be drunk and be like, whatever, go ahead and put something on my leg. So a lot of people would say like, oh man, like, you could get them covered up and everything like that, which, maybe someday, but I don't really care. You don't see my thighs and stuff like that anyway. But I like to keep them there as a reminder for two things. A, what an idiot I was and how immature I was. And B, it kind of brings back good memories too, because they weren't the worst times of my life, and they helped me build character and helped me to get to where I am today. I started tattooing professionally in about 2010 to 2012. And I worked at a local shop. I got better and better at it. And then I put the machine down 2 years ago, around when my daughter was born, because I just couldn't take it anymore. I didn't like it. If any of you out there do hair, you understand it's like the exact same thing. You're dealing with clients, impulsive clients, that want to pay the cheapest amount and they want a Picasso put on them. They want, you're dealing with some of the lowest of the low people, out there. People coming in drunk, people coming in high. You have to deal with all kinds, every shape and size, you know what I'm saying? You're dealing with everything from rich snobs to straight up convicts that are going to jail the next day and want tattooed so they can look tougher in jail. Now, I've had them all, I've done them all. It just became a real big annoyance. I had people calling me, messaging me in the middle of the night. I couldn't go out to eat without 6 people coming up to me that knew me locally, and being like, hey man, check this out. I want to get this done right here and this done right here. And I'm trying to eat with my family, and it was just really something that I didn't want to do anymore. And once I had my daughter, as my 4th child, I was like, enough is enough. I don't want strangers around. I changed my phone number. I disassociated with a lot of people and just decided it was time to do the right thing. And that was one of the best decisions I ever made. not to say that someday I might, like I tattooed my wife, a lot of times I still wouldn't mind tattooing family and stuff like that, but it's been a while. You know, maybe someday I might get another machine and start working on it again, just for fun, because it's something fun you can always fall back on. If you're desperate and you're living on the street, if you have a tattoo machine, you can make $1,000 real quick. You put a down payment on on rent or whatever you got to do. You can survive from tattooing real easy because the demand is always high, and it is what it is. But with that being said, some of the pieces, Freaks of Nature. I did this arm myself, when I was just starting out, everything from here down, because I'm right-handed, so I did my left arm, did my left hand, did my haggard knuckles, all that, and then had a couple buddies, I did up to here where I could reach. I had a buddy do that. I had a bunch of garbage up here. I had a tribal piece, they were big back in the 90s. And then I let my ex-girlfriend from like 10 years ago do some stuff up here. Ultimately, it looked like shit, so I had a buddy of mine cover it all up. I did this myself, had a buddy do that. I doodled all over my belly, and I had the same artist obviously do all this, well down to here. And then I had another. I've had, when you're in that realm of tattooing, all the local artists. I was friends with almost all of them, some of them we didn't like each other, but for the most part, I was friends with a lot of them. I got pieces from all of them. And I'd stick with one for a couple years, and then he would take a break from doing it, so I'd go to another one. My back piece, my buddy did that, actually traded him a gun for that, because I build guns as a hobby too. I'm a gun enthusiast, so I built like a really sweet AK-47, and he saw it and he kept bugging me. He wanted it really bad, and I was like, well, I'll just build another one, man. If you really want this gun, cover my back. So that was the deal, and that's how I got that, because I would have never probably paid $2,000 to get my back done just on a whim. I don't see my back, I don't really care about it, but I figured whatever. So that's that, man. That's the story. I appreciate your interest in it, but anyone who's out there who's thinking about getting tattooed or is tattooed, I don't really talk about my tattoos too much, because I honestly don't even realize that they're there. I don't even think about them, but it's just like looking in the mirror. It's just part of me. I don't even notice them anymore. People that are around me every day don't notice them anymore. Strangers do, but it is what it is. But thanks for watching, guys. Get off the couch. I appreciate it, and do something productive today. Go check out Freaks of Nature, subscribe to him. That's about it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.